Hey Plant Fam! Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Jacqueline. This is not my jungle, it's my car, and it is currently parked in the Home Depot parking lot. If you are not new here, thank you for coming back. I appreciate you for showing up for another big box plant shopping video. So I am at the Home Depot in Manchester, Connecticut. This is one of my favorite locations to come and shop, and it's been a while since I brought you here, so fingers crossed that they just got in new inventory, maybe, and that we didn't get here at like the worst time possible, because it's a Tuesday and you never really know. Sometimes they restock. Usually most big box stores around here seem to restock early in the week, so we're just hoping that they have good stuff to look at, and then we're going to hop across the street here to Lowe's when we're done. So let's go see what they have. Home Depot. So I'm trying this new steady feature on my camera, so you guys are going to have to let me know if you can tell a difference. Does the camera look more smooth? Sometimes I have a hard time focusing in on details when I have steady on, but hopefully we're going to be okay. But your feedback is appreciated, because usually when I'm walking, things are really bouncy. So, and this new phone, like, I don't know, everything gives me whiplash. So, okay. It's like full on Christmas. Oh my God, that's really cute though. I have a thing for gnomes with their cute little hats. Alright, there's gonna be copyright music in here, so you know the deal. Okay fam, voiceover Jackie is here to take over for you, and it is looking like they do have some newer plants, maybe. These racks weren't here the last time that I was here, so, and they still look decently healthy. So we've got a bunch of trending tropicals hanging out over here, some begonias, there's some fiddles, and this Calathea mosaica. There are more Calatheas hanging out down here, just trying to give you a little peek at everything. There are some ficus hanging out over here. Obviously this alocasia. I can talk. Can you talk? Everything is fine. Alocasia silver dragon, I think. And then there is some cute Calathea orbifolias hanging out up here for 30 bucks. I love these little woven baskets. Another alocasia. I think this is the Bombino. It's a really cute, I think, dwarf variety of the Amazonica. And then there were some cute little ficus rubies over here. And I don't have this one. Also, these Tshirts were absolutely stunning. If you guys watch my videos, you know that I do love a good ficus. I know it's not everybody's favorite genus, but I really, really love the idea of being able to grow a tree. So that's fun for me when it comes to ficus. I'm having a hard time focusing on account of the steady feature that I had on, so I turned it off, and hopefully you guys can see the details in this global green pothos better now. Yeah, just going back over some of these plants again, because I'm a little bit overwhelmed by how many there are. And they have some Monstera adansonii looking like alive, you know? This isn't the easiest plant in the world in my personal opinion. It's one of my favorites, but it is kind of a pain in the neck to grow. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have a Monstera adansonii and if it gives you a hard time. I love her, but ooh, she can be irritating sometimes. There was of course no shortage of Baltic blue pothos. Those are a dime a dozen now, so that's fun. Remember when I couldn't find one? Love when that. I knew this was gonna happen eventually, but I was so impatient waiting because everybody else was finding them in their big box stores and I wasn't finding them in mine, and it was getting frustrating. Now I'm not even sure if I like it, but that's a topic for a different day. So there's more Adansonii, more fiddle leaf figs, some cute little Peperomia caparatas hanging out up here. And then these calatheas. You guys, do I like this calathea? With these dark pink, almost like purpley leaves. I think I like this calathea. I think I might like this calathea. And I don't know what's wrong with me because I usually don't like ones that have colorful leaves like that. But I don't know, the color is just so rich. Let me know in the comments below if you think I'm crazy. I just talked about how much I didn't like calatheas like that, but it's fine. Everything is fine. Here's another one over here looking super cute. I don't know what this one is called, but I didn't tell you the price on it, and it is $19.98 for these planters. The white ones aren't terrible, but I'm not a big fan of colorful pots. Wanted to show you the details on this since I showed it to you before and we had the other camera setting on, so you couldn't really see the texture on those leaves. And I really do think that the texture of them is what makes them so cool, not just the silvery coloring. So some assorted succulents and cacti and stuff over here, some random stuff going on. And then over here we had more trending tropicals, calatheas with these dark leaves, kind of look purple. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me. What is wrong with my brain? I know I wouldn't like them if I brought them home into my space, but there's that. Anyway, these are gorgeous. This is a silver dragon. I think the other one was a dragon scale. You can tell this one's a little bit more silvery, but like Costa Farms needs to share what kind of food it's giving these plants, because I have never seen alocasia leaves get so big. They're so big on these jewel alocasias. So some more trending tropicals up here, some aglaonemas that I don't know the names of, but they're cute if you're into that pale pink color on your foliage. I don't love it, but I think I like the darker pink, to be honest with you. Yeah, I don't really know why. It happens. Sometimes I don't like a plant and then all of a sudden out of nowhere I'm like, hey, that's kind of cute. It's fine. Everything is fine. If I ever start loving bromeliads though, you guys definitely like check on me. I'm not okay if that is ever the case. So some cute little ivy and other assorted foliage going on over here, little begonias, and I think this is a purple waffle plant. I don't know. I'm very touchy today. I'm being a leaf petter to my core for some reason. And this Peperomia scandens, I think, for 20 bucks in this hanging basket is looking alive. I don't know how cute she is, but she's alive. And then this staghorn fern has like 5 plants in it, which I thought was pretty epic. I remember when it used to be a little bit more difficult to find these, and I definitely see them pretty much all over the place now. So that's cool. Maybe I'll get one day. I just haven't found the one that makes me like excited about a staghorn fern. So this plant is called Alternantha, and I think it looks curly and weird, so I touched it. Because I'm, again, being a major leaf petter today, and I know that bothers some people, but yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I like to touch leaves, so there's that. And this was a cute little curly fig plant. I thought that the variegation on the leaves was adorable. I would probably kill it, but it's cute. And then they had some like sort of sad looking Cebu blue pothos in these little hanging baskets for 15 bucks. I don't know, you do you, boo. I think it's pretty sad looking, but if you want to rehab it, it grows really, really quickly. So there's that. But they just had your regular, degular, assorted foliage hanging here. Lots of pothos, different fern varieties, and some other like weird things that I never really know what they are. And no matter how many times I read the tags, I still just can't remember what they are. So there are some cute little money trees hanging out over here. I think they're really underrated. Money trees are so stinking cute. Low-key want a variegated one. And then they had some Rhaphidophora heyi hanging out over here, growing up this piece of wood that's probably rotting in there. Those were really fun to repot when I first got one. Now I have one that's growing like crazy, and I genuinely don't know what to do with it. I don't know if I want it. If you guys watched my last video, you'll know that I'm trying to downsize my collection. So my Rhaphidophora heyi might be one of those plants that gets downsized. So more regular foliage over here. But you guys, look at this. These leaves were like fuzzy, and it reminded me of a Hoya serpens, the way that the leaves are shaped and the way they grow. But it's called a Cotinanthe, and I would probably kill it. It looks like something that would die in my care, but it was really cute. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have that plant, or if you've ever seen that plant, or if you know anybody that has that plant. Like, what's the deal with it? Is it easy to take care of? Will I kill it? Do the bugs like it? Things along those lines. So I apologize. I have to keep clearing my throat because I'm really tired and my allergies are acting up. But there's some sort of cute plants over here. This ficus is looking really floppy and not happy. This is not my favorite ficus variety. I don't think I like the way it grows, or maybe I just haven't seen a nice one yet, but it kind of looks like a stretched out like Ficus elastica to me, which isn't visually very appealing. So some Alocasia cucullata, I don't know how you're supposed to say it. I never know how to go about saying that, but this philodendron, you guys. This philodendron is huge, and this is a brand that I've been noticing, Proven Winners, at Home Depot, and they have some cute stuff. I think they might be trying to compete with Costa Farms because they have a lot of the same plants in like different pots. And let me tell you, you guys, they look healthier, at least the ones in this Home Depot do. Maybe they're newer, I don't know, but it's something. It's definitely something. Let me know if you have seen that brand popping up in your Home Depot, or maybe they existed before and I just didn't notice. Like, I'm pretty sure that they are the ones that do the little woven baskets that I like, but they're coming out with more plants that are similar to the trending tropicals plants. So not mad about that. We can all do with a little bit of healthy competition, right? Like, it's just gonna bring the plant prices down and give us a better variety of plants in the store, right? So some succulents and things going on over here, nothing super exciting. You've got all of your Norfolk Island pines. It is that season. And then over here, you've just got all your floor plants. Some peace lilies, some more ficus elastica, lots of ZZs, lots of snake plants, and then a whole sea of sad monstera. These monstera plants have been here for a while. I think maybe they overestimated the appeal of the monstera plant. Like, it's not necessarily as trendy as it used to be. So, and I feel like everybody who wanted one when it was super trendy got one. So there's that. They're just like harder to get rid of, I feel like, for the stores, but that is just my observation. So we've got some more hanging plants over here. There's this cute little Syngonium for $14.98. I think it's a Syngonium butterfly, but don't quote me. And then these little heartleaf philodendrons are so cute when they're in a mixed pot like that. I love the contrast of the leaves. More Cebu blue, more staghorn ferns, and really just repeats of everything that we've already seen scattered throughout the store. So they had a lot of plants, but they didn't necessarily have a lot of variety of plants, if that makes sense. So more succulents over here, nothing super exciting, and that's it. Okay, fam, we are at Lowe's now, and I think I like the steady for while I'm walking, but while I'm showing you the plants, it's hard for you to see the details. So I think that's what I'm gonna go with, but it's really up to editing Jackie at this point. So let's go see what they have. Okay, it's Lowe's, and I really just jumped right into it because this hanging planter caught my eye. It's so stinking cute. I almost slapped myself in the face with it. But it is so cute with this little pothos in it. I am definitely not mad about that. Hopefully you can see that price. I think it says $19.98, but I can't tell on my tiny little screen. So here is a Hoya lacunosa hanging out next to it, looking all cute and not dead yet. So somebody should come and take this home for $14.98. I really like those hanging planters, but I don't have anywhere to hang more planters, so that's a thing. And these are some of my favorite plants to touch. The Pilea Moon Valley, I think that's what they're called, moon something or other. And then the rest of it is the same assorted foliage that we pretty much always see at the big box store, so I didn't feel the need to go through it all with you guys. Some cute hanging baskets. This isn't very cute, of the Pilea peperomioides, but this fern, you guys, look at the cute little fronds on this fern. I don't know why this caught my eye. It's so stinking cute, so I had to check out the name. Here's the name. I'm not going to try and read it for you because that's just going to be embarrassing for me, but apparently it's from Australia, so I'm calling it an Australian fern, and it's cute, and I kind of want one, even though I would kill it. So there is that, but I just don't love how much humidity they need. Like, I can keep you well watered, but you're still going to get crispy if I don't give you high humidity, which is frustrating. But some little baby staghorn ferns over here for $4.98, and I didn't notice that one fell over, so please don't come at me. I already feel bad about it. And there are some rabbit's foot ferns hanging out over here being creepy. This jungle cactus that I don't know the name of. It was a little too heavy for me to do with one hand without fear of dropping it and trying to read the tag at the same time. Another massive staghorn fern was hiding up in there behind it. Lots of pothos, pretty standard. Heartleaf philodendrons. I can't wait for the day that we see like the variegated heartleaf philodendrons in big box stores, because honestly, that is one of my favorite plants. And I can't wait for it to be a big trailing plant for me one day. It's just a baby plant up in the greenhouse because it's still getting nice and established, but whew, it's so cute. It's probably my favorite heartleaf philodendron. So I'm just over here trying to decide if I think this pot is ugly or cute. It's one of those like, do I hate it or do I love it type of situations. I think I hate it, but I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments below if you guys love or hate that pot. They actually had a lot of new pots, like this one that I hadn't seen before, or maybe I just don't remember seeing it, that has that like vanilla bean look to it that I'm never mad about. I just don't love a glazed pot. I like a more textured pot. So that one was $26.98. This one is pretty cute too if you're into a more modern vibe. I couldn't find a price on it, but it has a cute little lemon lime maranta in it. You guys know I love my lemon lime maranta. And then these planters confused me because at first I thought it was a face. Like I thought that was a nose, but then I saw that it was actually a reindeer. So you can always count on Live Trends to have some of the most ridiculous holiday themed air plant holders for sure. And I thought these little globes were cute, but I can probably DIY those pretty easily. This one is adorable though, I'm not gonna lie. I can't keep these air plants alive when they're glued in. Like, it just makes it very, very difficult for the plant to thrive. So not a big fan of that. $19.98. I thought these pots were pretty cute too, with a little speckle design. I was basically pot shopping at this point in time because it's all the same plants that we always see, like this Haworthia, but I thought this natural wood planter was pretty cute for $15.98. A little bit pricey for like just some wood in my opinion, but what do I know? This one though, I thought was really cute, and I hadn't seen this before. I'm not mad about the pattern on it for $26.98. I don't think it would go necessarily with my decor. It's a little bit too I don't know, like tribal, like the pattern almost looks, so like I'm not really into that. But these cute little plain planters I wasn't mad about either for $15.98. These are the kinds of things that I usually look for on clearance because it's usually got a dead plant in it and then the pot is half price, so I get a lot of my pots that way. Another big staghorn fern hanging out over here. Definitely not mad about that. And then over here you've got, you know, your holiday stuff. You've got your anthurium. You've got your Christmas cactus for $4.98, which you really honestly can't go wrong with. You've got all of your cyclamen, which I think are really pretty. Maybe not these generic varieties, but there are some other varieties that have some gorgeous silvery leaves. They're just a very thirsty plant, so I had a hard time keeping it alive. Even my mom, like, low-key killed hers, and she waters everything like crazy. Like, I only give her plants that can handle being watered. When I gave her a Hoya, I potted it into terracotta so that she could water it once a week and not kill it. So I don't know what this is. It's dying though. I was like, this looks like wilted lettuce, like when you leave it in the fridge for too long, you know, and your spinach just gets all like gross and nasty. And there's some more random plants hiding back here that don't look their best. There's a neon pothos though, one of my favorites for sure. Cannot go wrong with a neon pothos. That is an absolute classic to me because I love the contrast of the neon green leaves in with the rest of your like regular green foliage, if you know what I mean. There are some really sad aglaonemas down here, which is not fun to see, but you know, that is life at the big box store for a lot of plants, unfortunately. And then we've got our trending tropicals back here. You've got another silver dragon. Those seem pretty standard now when I go to the big box stores. Never ever a shortage of global green or Baltic blue pothos, and I've definitely been seeing a resurgence of the Calathea mosaica, so if that's something you weren't able to get the first time around, they are definitely more readily available again. And then a Monstera Peru, which I don't see quite as often. I think that they're still more popular, so when people see them, they snag them up pretty quickly. Monsteras are really easy plants to care for too, so I think that they tend to be a little bit more popular than like an alocasia or, you know, a peperomia, things along those lines. So these hanging baskets here were $26.98. I didn't see the price on them before. Also, my heat just kicked on, so I apologize if you can hear the fan in the background, but we're almost done, so that's okay. More urban jungle pots over here that are cute for $24.98. Definitely gonna try and snag me one of those on clearance because I like the regular terracotta look. This terracotta one with like the stripes down here is one of my favorite pots from them. I just try not to have too many of the same pots in my collection unless it's like just plain terracotta. I don't feel like you can have too many of those. But when it comes to a more decorative pot that I like, I'll get maybe like two, like a bigger one and a smaller one, maybe a couple of smaller ones, but not more than that. And I'll try to scatter them around. I don't know about you guys, if you like to, let me know. Actually, I'm curious. Are you the kind of person who wants all your plants to be in one pot or like one color pot, or are you more of like an eclectic pot collector and you like everything to be different and unique and colorful? I'd actually be really interested in knowing that, because I'm very, very picky about my pots. So last but certainly not least, over here on this table we have some ZZ Raven. These are $50 from Costa Farms in these big planters, and you know, some croton and some aglionemas and all of that good stuff. And I am going to be leaving you here in Lowe's. I don't know why that's funny. Okay fam, so that was it for the Home Depot and the Lowe's in Manchester, Connecticut. It's surprisingly busy for a Tuesday afternoon, but I hope that you enjoyed coming along with me. They did have some trending tropicals that I haven't seen in the stores yet, and some cute new pots and stuff from Live Trends, so never mad about that. Of course, somebody just parks right next to me. I love it when people do that and then they look at me like I'm weird for talking to myself. It's fine. Anyway, so yeah, I hope that you enjoyed coming along with me. Let me know in the comments below if you saw anything that you would have gotten. I didn't particularly want or need anything. I mean, do we ever really need another plant? No, but I didn't necessarily want anything that badly in either of these stores today. So unfortunately, I didn't get anything. Not that I have money to buy plants anyway, but that's fine. And I'm trying to like chill with buying plants. So in case you missed my last video where I talk about that. But anyway, I'm gonna go. I hope that you guys had fun hanging out with me today. And if you did, you should give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything from me. I'm always like low-key expecting David to just pop up and be like, from me, at the same time. He's not here. It's just me. So anyway, there's a join button if you guys want to be part of the official plant fam. Get yourself some extra content and all that fun stuff that comes along with being a member, like supporting my channel. And if not, there's a super thanks button if you want to super thanks me. Everything is appreciated. I cannot do this without you guys. I am so very grateful for all of you for being here. So I'm gonna shut up now. I love you fam, and I hope I see you in the next one. Bye.